Be kind anyway. November 12, 2014. Oh, so many lovely hearts fills this beautiful earthly world. It is so pleasing to see. Yet what I also see is conflict, and not just the big conflicts between governments, politics and religions, but conflicts amongst each other. A little conflict now and then is not such a bad thing. Without them there would be no knowledge of what needs correcting, or what can be learned from. There will always be illogical and unreasonable people. You too have demonstrated times of self-centeredness. After all, are you not on a journey of great discovery and exploration of the self? How one gets there is all very unique and individual, and all ways are worthy of respect and appreciation. There will always be a way of doing something that will not resonate with how you may apply your effort, but that does not mean, my lovely hearts, that you cannot be cordial, considerate, respectful, and kind. It is the sameness that brings you together, but what is different is meant for you to grow from, not become further separated and divided. It is already known and accepted that you are loving, and in truth, kind. It is also true that sometimes demonstrating kindness to others makes one feel vulnerable. Why is this? Do you feel your goodness or actions will be questioned? People always have questions. It is necessary to ask questions in order to remove yourself from the habit of assuming what another person may be thinking. Just because you find that someone may not agree with a certain way you do things, or you choose a way of life or practice that is different, doesn't mean you cannot get along and be friendly. Every stranger you see has the potential of being your friend. All you need to do is stop being afraid, reach out and say hello, encourage conversation even if it begins with small idle topics such as the weather. Smile and shine from that beautiful heart that beats with the rhythm of life in each in and out breath you take. Let what is similar or the same become your bridges to understanding what is different. Being different is how each of you are meant to be. You know this, deep down you realize that you are not meant to be just like your neighbor, or the person you work with, or sit beside, or who you choose to marry. Give each opportunity to interact with others your best effort, putting aside the need to judge, to criticize or to assume. See each man and woman as a beautiful creation, a brother or sister, a friend. Even the homeless and illiterate deserve friendship and kindness, and both are products of a loving and generous heart, and where there is genuine love there is no room for egoic thought or ideals, as all comes from a place of purity and grace. Any relationship that you have had in the past, my lovely hearts, did not fail because there was a lack of love, because it was love that helped to pave the way to each other. What caused the separation is a lack of friendship with each other. You can't give a half-hearted attempt to being a friend and expect the relationship to last. For friendships to live long, there must be an equal of giving and taking, effort from both in order to understand, to inquire, to comfort, to nourish, and to just care without wanting to change the other person. Relationships that are founded on kindness, appreciation, and respect have bonds that are flexible yet strong enough to withstand the many challenges that will no doubt be faced. Keep in mind, my lovely hearts, you may be having a bad day and want to scream, vent, or do something that is aggressive and can be considered negative. The person you share your upset with may also be experiencing a bad day as well. Take into consideration that others besides yourself are also going through difficulties, challenges, and any other tribulation life has offered up. There is no person in this busy world that has not suffered some sort of loss or been dealt with a difficult situation or two to overcome. Life, as you know, is hard. Everyone is trying their best to work through their own challenges and hardships. Instead of reacting to your emotional self with heat and hostility, take some time out to breathe, to reground yourself and bring yourself back to a composure that is much more peaceful and reasonable. With so many different kinds of people in this busy, chaotic world, it is understood that tempers will become flared, and upset may sometimes be inevitable. But you do have the capability of steering your hot emotions and feelings out before you say something or act in a way that is irreversible. You are an emotional species by nature, and learning to make peace with these disturbances is a mighty challenge, but one that is very rewarding and commendable. Just imagine, my lovely hearts, How different your day would be if you held back the need or repressed the habit to think negative, judgmental assumptions about another person who is only trying to make their way along their own journey. Instead of being critical of others, try seeing the good in each person you encounter and respect their ways and choices. Their ways and choices may not resonate with you, but that does not mean you cannot demonstrate kindness and gratitude for being shown a different perception or way of seeing something. The best way you can be a friend to someone else is by first being a friend to yourself. Really, truly contemplate what it means to be a friend. What are the strengths you look for when choosing a friend? How similar are they to how you see the world? And are you able to accept and overlook their flaws? These and more are necessary to think about when it comes to forging relationships. Let your precious heart guide you, and trust my lovely hearts in its pull. The more you reach a friendly hand to someone, regardless of their outlook in life, the more peace will be known. It is not difficult to be kind, it's just changing a little on how you may currently do things, taking the time to look around you and see from your heart where a little extra kindness is needed. The world before you is your playground, my lovely hearts, and every dear soul that shares it with you are potential friends, some possibly will last a lifetime. Will you lend a hand, or give a smile of friendship? Now is the time to make anything possible. Don't wait for tomorrow, as tomorrow has not come yet. I am Nuwa, the Chinese goddess of creation, through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com